A luxury electric sedan with over 500 horsepower, 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds, and a range of around 375 miles that costs about the same as a mid-level SUV in the US. Yeah, you heard that right. Now imagine that car also comes with a giant rotating touchscreen, premium leather everywhere, insane tech, and the kind of futuristic styling that makes people stop and stare in traffic. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the BYD Han EV. And honestly, as someone watching this from the US, I'm kind of jealous because cars like this are proof that the electric car race is getting wild, and brands like Tesla and BMW might not be the only players dominating the luxury EV space anymore. But before we get into the insane interior, and trust me, the tech inside this thing is straight up spaceship level, let's start with the exterior, because this car looks way more expensive than it actually is. First thing you notice when you look at the Han EV is the front. It's clean, it's aggressive, and it's got that futuristic vibe that makes you instantly realize this isn't your typical sedan. The headlights are razor-sharp LED units that stretch horizontally across the front like glowing blades. They give the car a super modern look, almost like something out of a sci-fi movie. Between those headlights, instead of a traditional grille, you get this sleek, closed-off panel since, well, it's electric. No engine up front means no big, air-hungry grille. But that doesn't make it boring. The designers added subtle chrome accents and sculpted lines that make the front look wide and planted on the road. And the hood? It's got these elegant creases running down the center that give the car a sporty stance, almost like it's flexing its muscles before launching down the highway. Move to the side and things get even better. The Han EV has a long, flowing silhouette that reminds me a lot of the Tesla Model S, that same sleek, coupe-like roofline that screams luxury electric car. The wheels are large multi-spoke alloys that fill out the arches perfectly, giving the car a strong, athletic stance. And the door handles? Flush. Of course they are, because apparently every futuristic EV now has to look like it came straight out of a spy movie. The body lines are smooth and aerodynamic, helping the car slice through the air while also giving it that premium executive sedan vibe. The window line flows beautifully toward the rear, and the chrome trim along the side adds just enough sparkle to remind you this is still a luxury car. Now swing around to the back, and wow, the rear design might actually be the best angle of the whole car. You get a full-width LED light bar stretching across the trunk, glowing like a neon signature at night. It's very similar to what you'd see on something like the Porsche Taycan, and it instantly makes the car look modern and expensive. The rear bumper is sculpted and clean, with subtle aerodynamic elements. No fake exhaust tips, no unnecessary drama, just clean electric design. But honestly, the outside is just the teaser, because the interior of this car, that's where things start getting crazy. But before we step inside, let's talk about what's powering this thing, because this luxury sedan is not slow. The Han EV runs on a fully electric drivetrain powered by BYD's famous Blade battery technology. In the dual-motor all-wheel drive version, you're looking at around 517 horsepower. Yeah, that's sports car territory. This big luxury sedan can launch from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 3.9 seconds, which means if you line up at a stoplight next to some unsuspecting sports cars, you might embarrass a few people. Range is also impressive. Depending on the version, the Han EV can deliver around 375 miles of range on the Chinese CLTC cycle. Even in real-world conditions, that still puts it right in the same conversation as some of the best EVs on the market. Charging is quick too, with fast charging capability allowing you to add significant range in under an hour. So yeah, it's fast, efficient, and surprisingly practical. Now let's talk safety, because power is cool, but safety matters. The Han EV is built with a high-strength body structure designed to absorb impacts and protect passengers. You get multiple airbags throughout the cabin, including front, side, and curtain airbags. On top of that, the car comes loaded with advanced driver assistance systems like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, traffic sign recognition, and rear cross traffic alert. All of these systems work together to make driving safer and easier, especially on long highway trips. And thanks to BYD's advanced battery technology, the Blade battery is designed to be extremely safe and resistant to overheating. Now, let's open the door, because this is where the Han EV really starts flexing. Step inside, and the first thing you hit is the luxury. Soft leather surfaces everywhere, elegant stitching, metal accents, ambient lighting. It honestly feels like stepping into a car that should cost way more than it does. Front and center on the dashboard is one of the coolest features, a massive rotating touchscreen. Yep, the screen can literally rotate between portrait and landscape mode. It's like having a giant iPad built into your car. This display controls everything from navigation and music to climate control and vehicle settings. The graphics are crisp, the interface is fast, and the system feels surprisingly intuitive. The driver also gets a fully digital instrument cluster showing speed, navigation, and vehicle information. The steering wheel is wrapped in premium leather and packed with controls for audio, cruise control, and driver assistance systems. The seats are incredibly comfortable too, heated, ventilated, and shaped perfectly for long drives. Rear passengers also get a ton of legroom, making the Han EV a great option for people who want luxury chauffeur vibes. There's also a high-end sound system delivering rich, immersive audio for music lovers. Add in features like wireless charging, multiple USB ports, panoramic sunroof, and advanced voice controls, and the interior starts feeling like a rolling tech lounge. Now let's talk practicality, because luxury is great, but families need space. The Han EV is a 5-seat sedan, offering plenty of room for passengers in both rows. Rear seat legroom is generous thanks to the long wheelbase. The trunk provides solid cargo space for luggage, groceries, or road trip gear. You also get smart storage areas throughout the cabin for phones, drinks, and everyday items. So, whether you're commuting, road tripping, or doing the school run, the Han EV handles it. All right, moment of truth. You've seen the design, you've seen the tech, you've seen the performance. So, how much does this futuristic luxury EV actually cost? Take a guess. $80,000? $90,000? Try roughly $30,000 to $40,000 depending on the market and version. Yeah, a luxury electric sedan with over 500 horsepower for the price of a basic compact car in the US. That's honestly kind of crazy. For comparison, a new Tesla Model S can easily cost more than twice that. Which raises the big question. If you had the choice, would you buy the Han EV, or would you still go for something like Tesla? Let me know in the comments. And that brings us to the end of this review of the BYD Han EV. So what do you think? Is this the future of affordable luxury EVs, or just another car that might never fully reach the US market? Drop your thoughts below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to NextGear Reviews, and turn on the notification bell. Because next time, we're looking at another insane electric car that might just make the entire auto industry nervous.